We've seen the four very different roads which bring us to this Champion of Champions show, and now we're in for the best showdown ever at the Gladiators Arena. Four champions who know all about winning are ready to take on the team that knows all about preventing contenders from winning, the MTN Gladiators. Hello, South Africa, and welcome to this very, very special show on MTN Gladiators. It's Champion of Champions night! Woo!
Let's bring on the female champion contenders, Michelle Gray and Natasha de Jongh!
Ah, Natasha, this is like deja vu. Here you are again. Are you ready for this?
Glenn, I'm very ready. It's so nice to be back. It's been 6 months and it's just wonderful to be back and see everybody again and go for it once more.
You have a very famous household name band of supporters. Where are Natasha supporters?
I've never seen so many people in my life before. I would like to say, my oupa is vanaand weer hier, my oupa and my oma en baie mense wat nie Desember hier was nie. It's wonderful to have all of them here.
Let's hear it for Natasha! Woo.
And our second MTN Gladiator champion is Michelle Gray. A different color hair, but the same spirit.
Yes, definitely. I've changed my hair color. I needed a change, but it's definitely the same person inside.
All right, just remind us now, Michelle, how do you work out? How did you get yourself primed and pumped up for this competition?
Okay, I do a competitive aerobics, so that pretty much keeps me in shape. I do lots of weight training, cardiovascular, plyometrics, and flexibility, and that's kept me much in shape, so I hope to do well.
Let's hear it for Michelle!
So you've met our awesome two champions, the females. Let's meet the guys. They are McDonald and Christo Blignaut. Andre, welcome back to MTN Gladiators.
Thanks, Len. Great to be here.
All right, Andre, I know you brought some great supporters here tonight for this Champion of Champions. Where are your supporters and who are they?
Okay, well, there are a couple of people I'd like to mention. Firstly, in Series 2, there was a lady here, Taryn, who was my girlfriend. She's now here as my fiancée.
All right. Woo!
And then I've got all my supporters from Durban, Joburg, and Pretoria here in their numbers. And the division back in Durban, who unfortunately couldn't be here, the Auditon and FID division in Silverton Road. This is for you guys.
Watching on TV, let's hear it for Andre. Woo!
And who's our final champion contender? Well, it's Christo. The heart, soul, and spirit with which you won your title is unforgettable.
Thank you very much. It's great to be back, and I'm just going out to enjoy again.
Christo, how have you been getting yourself prepared? It's been a while since we last saw you, so we don't know whether you're fitter or... Oh, all right, you prove it to me.
No, I just had my athletics season just finished just the other day. I just got back from Spain the other day, and I had the World Championships in athletics, and that was my preparation for this one.
Oh, World Championships to come on to MTN Gladiator Championships, so we know you're going to do well. Where are the people to convince us?
That's where they are. My sisters flew all the way from Cape Town.
Welcome, sister, all the way from Cape Town. Let's hear it for Christo!
Demolition run.
Ready for her demolition run. It's the champion, Natasha! She's up against Shadow and Lightning! And Force and Fire! Over to Cyril Mitchell.
Contender, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
So what has Natasha got in store for us tonight? Oh, she takes a hit but scores the 2 points. Another contact there, but she barges her way past to double her tally, and I'm sure all the memories are flooding back now. Tasha sneaks in to register more precious points, and she'll be happy with this. A powerful all-or-nothing sprint sees her blast her way to 12 points, and Natasha is back with a vengeance. One early scare for the champion, but she kept her cool and balanced to post a terrific score.
Ready for a championship demolition run, it's Michelle! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
3, 2, 1.
Michelle shifts her weight superbly through that three-pronged attack. Oh, but she's nailed on the second run, and that's a special scalp indeed for the MTN Gladiators. Here's the reverse angle, and Fire released one of her flamethrowers that burned Michelle clean off the run. Natasha draws first blood after game number 1 in this Battle of the Champions.
Ready for his demolition run, it's Andre! He's up against Warrior and Blade! Giant and Granite! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Champion, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Andre is ducking and dummying and doing everything he can think of to avoid being hit, and he gets his opening 2 points, and now he turns up the pace. Uh-oh, Giant has just introduced himself in a big way. Andre played chicken with Giant, and the Contender was left spatchcooked on the crash mats.
Ready for his demolition run, it's Christo! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
3, 2, 1.
Christo is stopped in his tracks, but he survives and squeezes in for his opening points. Oh, it's touch and go, quite literally. Christo's going flat out, and eventually he's knocked off course. Blade is celebrating because it was his demolition ball that just caught Christo's right elbow on its return trajectory.
Look at that smile on your face, Christo, well done.
They almost wiped it off, but I at least get 4 points.
You know how scared I was on your first attempt? And Blade had you stuck between one ball. We really thought you were going to fall off.
Almost 0 points, and that would not have been nice.
No, it wouldn't have, but you scored yourself 2 successful runs and 4 points.
Yes.
He says yes, Blade, but you said no.
Ursula, when you're up there, you can't make mistakes. And you've got to remember, when you swing the ball away, it's going to come back. He didn't watch his back, it hit him from behind. Shame.
That's our MTN Gladiator. Blade, let's hear it then. Christo, 4 points. And Blade.
These champions are used to better scores, but then the MTN Gladiators are getting better and better.
Mountain.
Ready for her mountain climb, it's Michelle! And she's going to be chased by Nightshade! And ready for her big climb, it's Natasha! And she's going to be chased by Fire! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Champions, you will go in the first blow of the whistle. Gladiators, you will go on the second blow of the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Natasha, in the maroon, has never enjoyed the MTN Mountain. Oh, and Michelle is having a nightmare, and she'll be having a Nightshade in a few seconds. The champions get a huge head start from Cyril Mitchley, but Fire and Nightshade will be eager to show that they are the one and only champions when it comes to the mountain. Fire is up to the halfway mark already, and Nightshade is all over Michelle's ankles. Well, Michelle is clear of the immediate danger, but Natasha is panicking. Fire grills herself a champion, but can Michelle keep ahead of the marauding Nightshade? Nightshade latches on with those all-conquering arms, and it's a double success for the MTN Gladiators. 2 events gone for our lady champions, and Tasha still has that 10-point lead. Ready for his mountain climb, it's Andre! And he's going to be chased by Spider! And ready for his big climb, it's Christo! And he's going to be hunted down by Wildebeest! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Champions, are you ready? Gladiators, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Christo in the green is the fastest mountain climber of all time, but Andre is matching him at the moment, and here come the hunters. Andre's supporters look worried because Spider is closing in fast, but Christo has lost none of his flair. Andre respects the rules that say he can't kick at the Gladiator, but surely there's no escape from there. And Spider finally puts him out of his misery. But while Andre battled, Christo rattled and rolled his way to 10 points. And that puts the man in green into a 14-4 lead after 2 of the 4 events.
Whiplash.
Facing off for Whiplash, it's Natasha! She's up against Force! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Champion, Gladiator, take up the Wishbone.
It's a new game for Natasha, but she's shown some serious power playing in the past. Force yanks her back onto the podium, but Tasha has found that angled edge, and she's won the Wishbone. Force knew she had to keep Natasha from getting gravity on her side, but that's exactly what the contender did.
Facing off for Whiplash, it's Michelle! She's up against Quartz! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
3, 2, 1.
How will Michelle handle this new challenge? Quartz is holding her well, but Michelle finds the edge and is like a puppy with a new bone. Michelle knows how crucial it was for her to get those 10 points. Quartz seemed to be in control, but then the champion put in one big final pull. Natasha keeps her 10-point lead on Michelle with one more event to go before the eliminator.
Facing off for Whiplash, it's Andre! Here's against Warrior! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Champion, Gladiator, take up the Wishbone. 3, 2, 1.
Andre's face showed the strain, but he's got the height, and he wins the prize. The champions are really enjoying a game that they never had in their series, and they obviously love the distinct advantage it gives them over the Gladiators.
Facing off for Whiplash, it's Christo! He's up against Granite! Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Champion, Gladiator, take up the Wishbone. 3, 2, 1.
Christo bounces around looking for an opening, but Granite doesn't care what champion he's up against. He's the master. Christo's on his way. Oh, no he isn't. That's incredible. Granite continues to do the impossible. But Christo finally wins the bone. If you ask me, Granite deserves some points there as well, but credit to Christo, who kept at it and made full use of the 30-second time period.
I'm almost too scared to speak to you, Granite, because the look on your face tells me to get out of here.
Yeah. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. Ursula, Granite stayed long up there. But tonight, just long enough to eat the meat off the bone. I'll leave him with a bone. Granite's got the beef. Granite's the man. And we're going all the way this time.
Big words from Granite. Let's hear it for Christo. 10 points and 1.
Christo's brother celebrates the success, which puts him into a 24-14 lead on Andre with one event to go.
And top, it's Natasha! And she's going to hang on in there against Gold.
Wow, does Gold look pumped up for this or what? She's known as the big fun lover, but I guess for this Champion of Champions shows, she's looking for one thing only. Natasha.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Champion, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Tasha swings out into the ultimate testing ground for upper body strength. Gold appears to be in control. Well, Gold's about to make life very difficult for the champion, but Tasha is in the red scoring zone, so this could be interesting. As you'd expect, no lack of encouragement from Tasha's famous supporters, but she could only handle so much. Gold was enjoying the human jungle gym, and Natasha would have had to have stayed up there for another 30 seconds, so decided to preserve the energy.
Ready to hang tough, it's Michelle! And she's going up against Thunder!
Michelle has never met Thunder in competition before, and this more recent addition to the MTN Gladiators team is looking forward to showing Michelle what she's been missing.
Over to Cyril.
Champion, are you ready? Gladiator, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
The calm before the storm. Michelle is trying to focus on some sort of escape route that'll earn her 10 points, and Thunder looks like she's gone astray. Michelle has got the rhythm and maybe on a beeline to success. And Thunder, quite frankly, looks like she's, well, lost some of her thunder. This is not Michelle's favorite game. Oh, and she's fallen, not for the first time in her Gladiators career. That was such a shame, because Michelle had found a gap, but you could see she was struggling to hang on up there. The 4 events are over, and it'll be Natasha who has the head start for the eliminator of eliminators.
Ready to hang tough, it's Andre! And he's going to hang tough against Tusk.
Tusk orchestrates another magnificent crowd here at the Gladiators Arena, and let's see if one of the most experienced gladiators in the world can orchestrate a big pull-down.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
3, 2, 1.
Andre has had his fair share of drama on this event. He's collected 10 points before. He's also lost his pants. Oh, and now he's about to lose his neck brace. But he's also lost Tusk for the moment. But Tusk is back, and Andre is in trouble. What an effort from brave Andre, who's made a name for fighting it out on Hang Tough. What a scrap! Andre was trying to fight off 115 kilograms of prime elephant, and that must have hurt.
Ready to hang tough, it's Christo! And he's going up against Spider!
Well, this gladiator has some tales to tell about Hang Tough. He's seen it all. He's also been known to play with his food for a little too long. I wonder how hungry he is tonight.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
3, 2, 1.
Christo has gone right down the middle. He looks confident. In fact, he looks like he's trying to coach Spider, and that takes some guts. Plenty of sideways movement. Christo possibly has a plan, but eventually he's going to need to move forward into the red scoring zone. These two have been out there for 40 seconds and their arms will be aching. And I'm sure Spider's getting really hungry now. Spider tries again, but Christo stays elusive. And with only a few seconds to go, the contender needs to find a red ring. There goes the whistle. We saw 60 seconds of non-stop swinging, but neither Christo nor the Gladiator could get into a game-winning position. Christo leads Andre by 10 points as we head for the ultimate decider.
The eliminator course is set up in this Champions of Champions decider. Who'll take the big title of MTN Gladiators?
Natasha de Jongh has a 22-12 lead on Michelle. That 10-point advantage gives her a 5-second head start.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Natasha, you will go on the first blow of the whistle. Michelle, you will go on the second blow of the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
These women have been in this situation on a number of occasions, and Michelle has contested most of her eliminators as the chaser. But which one of them will finish as the champion of champions? No major headaches on the road climb, but Tasha looks stronger in the arms. Michelle has lost more ground and Natasha will be looking to push further ahead with a safe passage through the spider's web. Tasha gets to the cargo net first and Michelle has a lot to do. Well, Tasha hasn't exactly motored up the net. Perhaps the fatigue is setting in. And if anything, Michelle looks stronger now.
Look, release.
Natasha stumbles back to earth and knows she has a potential weakness in the balancing department.
Look.
Well, Tasha took it slowly and calmly, but she heads straight for the travelator, which shows no respect at all for her champion status. Oh, and Michelle has fallen from the beam, and Cyril Mitchley sends her back, while Natasha heads for the top. Unbelievable! Tasha can't crack it at the second attempt. And what option will Michelle take when she gets off the beam? Michelle seems to have the legs for it. She's there. She swings through the finish banner. But Cyril Mitchley has spotted something. Michelle hit the travelator at pace. Breathless Natasha could only look on, but Michelle put her foot on the black no-go zone, and we've got a run-off.
2, 1.
Natasha goes first. Oh, but she stumbles again, and here comes Michelle. 20-year-old aerobic sport champion Michelle Gray has done it. She is the MTN Gladiators champion of champions. 26-year-old Natasha de Jongh finally gets up the travelator to end a brilliant race, worthy of this champion of champions contest. Tasha just couldn't beat the travelator when she needed to, but Michelle opened her stride, and although she fell, she made sure she did not leave the conveyor belt.
It was just such a grueling course to get through that eliminator, Tasha. I don't know how you mustered up the energy to come up that travelator one more time.
Ursula, the travelator let me down tonight. It was my best event. I don't know what happened.
I honestly can't see where you would have gone wrong. You came so strongly through the course. Your supporters were so fully behind you, Tasha. There isn't one single moment where we can say you slowed down, you lost your energy.
Well, obviously it happened. Michelle is a brilliant contender. I congratulate her and wish her the best of luck for the future.
Thank you very much, Tasha. Coming in as a runner-up in this Champion of Champions competition on MTN Gladiators. Well done, Tasha.
Michelle, you're delighted. And you, like Natasha, would know more than anybody else because of your experience in this, that anything can happen on that travelator, as it did to you there. You had to be called back.
Definitely from experience, I've learned before you go up that travelator, take a breath. Because I have done it once before where I jumped and I ran up straight away. Doesn't work. I need to, just a few seconds to compose myself. Up that travelator, knees up, look at the mountain, and you're through.
You have come back from the dead. You are a champion of champions. Let's hear it for Michelle.
Time for the men's showdown. Christo's 24-14 lead will give him the 5-second start.
Over to Cyril Mitchley.
Champions, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Two great champions set out on a course which has defied even the fittest and strongest of contenders. Christo tackles the sky ladder in his usual frenetic way. Andre cannot match that pace, but he has a strong finish, and Christo will know that. Christo's in trouble in the web, and Andre has wiped away all of his early lead. It's a cliffhanger. The noise and temperature levels have shut off the dial, and Christo has put his foot through the cargo net. Andre will get to the zip line first.
Release!
This is amazing. Two great champions, and there's nothing to separate them. Oh, they both collapsed in a heap. Christo has never fallen before, and they're at it again. Oh, these champions want the ultimate accolade so much that they've perhaps forgotten all about the ultimate game breaker, the travelator. Who will beat it first? Andre falls again, and Christo is on his way and wins a sensational battle. Andre powers his way up the travelator to complete a memorable show, and what a finish! Andre couldn't get it right, and 26-year-old Christo Blignaut, who's never failed to get up the travelator first time, needed 3 bites at the cherry to become the MTN Gladiators Champion of Champions.
Andre, I know you're carrying an injury. We're going to look after that injury in a few seconds. What is absolutely awesome, and what the people at home would have seen, is that you took Christo Blignaut to the wire like nobody has ever done before.
Yeah, Glenn, I think I could have had it in the bag, but when I tried to go up the first time, I misstepped and I twisted my knee slightly. I must have tweaked it. And every time I tried to come up from there on, I was tweaking. So I don't know if I must have some kind of ligament injury or something.
I'm sorry about the injury. You are a fantastic champion. Let's hear it for Andre.
Thanks, Glenn.
Christo,
Yeah.
that was the ultimate challenge for you, and you had such good competition from Andre.
I must congratulate Andre. He's one of the best I've been against, and he fought right to the end. Well done, Andre.
Well done indeed. Now, tell us what you were thinking. You must have thought Andre was some sort of super animal with super prowess.
I thought, but he's fast. But just focus, concentrate, and don't rush everything because he's past you. There's still 3 things to go.
You did indeed, Christo. You are our MTN Gladiator champion of champions!
Well, we labelled it, we billed it the champion of champions, and it was the most excellent performance by our 4 amazing champions. And here they are in green, the champion of champions.
They absolutely are the ultimate adrenaline rush, both for ourselves, the audience, and certainly for our champions of champions. You've seen what they're capable of. See what the others are capable of next week right here on MTN Gladiators!
Bye-bye. Woo.
The MTN Gladiators CD is now at your record store. All the music from the show, including a pull-out poster of all the Gladiators, and a chance to win an MTN cell phone kit. Get it now.